Hello everybody! Welcome to English for Starters for the 11th grade, the scientific section.
Global changes in the atmosphere, Part 1. In this episode, we're going to talk about global warming, the greenhouse effect, carbon emissions.
Have you ever seen nervous headlines about global warming? If you hate cold winters and love summer sports, you may wonder what would be wrong with a slightly warmer world. Some scientists are relaxed too, but most experts are concerned about humanity's impact on climate change. Let's watch this report. In this lesson, we are going to talk about global changes in the atmosphere. After completing the lesson, you dear will be able to
describe the greenhouse effect and how human activities may be affecting the temperature of Earth's atmosphere.
Describe how human activities have affected the ozone layer.
Most changes in world climates are caused by natural factors. In the last 100 years, however, human activity has also had an effect on the climate and the atmosphere of Earth. Two of the most important worldwide issues are global warming and the climate change it causes. Before we start reading, let's learn some new vocabulary concerning our lesson for today.
Global warming. The greenhouse effect. Water vapor. Carbon dioxide. Methane. Power stations. Deforestation. Carbon emissions. Wind energy. Solar energy. Hydrogen fuel cells. Global warming.
Over the last 120 years, the average temperature of the troposphere has risen by about 0.5 degrees Celsius. Was this increase because of natural variations or was it caused by human activity? What effects could higher temperatures have? Scientists have done a great deal of research to try to answer these questions.
the greenhouse effect?
Greenhouse effect, solar energy, water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane.
The greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere of Earth hold in heat from the sun, keeping the atmosphere at a comfortable temperature for living things. The process by which gases in the atmosphere trap solar energy is called the greenhouse effect. These solar energy trapping gases are called greenhouse gases. Water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane are some of the greenhouse gases.
Now, let's check your comprehension of the previous paragraph through these questions.
What are the greenhouse gases?
Greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane.
Explain the greenhouse effect.
The process by which gases in the atmosphere of Earth trap solar energy is called the greenhouse effect.
Now, let's move to the next paragraph. The burning of coal, oil stations, natural gases, power stations.
Human activities that increase the level of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere may be warming Earth's atmosphere. The burning of coal, oil, and natural gases in power stations, and the burning of fuel in traditional vehicles releases large amounts of greenhouse gases into the air. True or false? Human activities increase the level of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere.
This is true.
What causes carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere to increase?
Carbon dioxide is caused by the burning of wood, coal, oil, and natural gases.
Deforestation.
Deforestation means that trees that would normally absorb carbon dioxide cannot remove it from atmosphere. If the increased carbon dioxide means more heat is trapped, the result will be global warming, a gradual increase in the temperature of the atmosphere of Earth. The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has been steadily increasing. Between 1900 and 2000, global carbon dioxide emissions went from 2 billion to 24 billion tons. It is predicted that if the level of carbon dioxide doubles by the year 2100, the average temperature could go up by as much as 3.5 degrees Celsius.
Carbon emissions.
Not everyone agrees about the causes of global warming. Some scientists believe the rise in global temperatures is due to natural variation in the climate rather than human activity. Solar energy increases and decreases over time, which could cause periods of warmer and cooler climates.
The world's 1.3 billion cows, because of the large amount of methane they release, also have an impact on the greenhouse effect.
Even if these scientists are correct, the need to reduce carbon emissions is still urgent. Human causes of carbon emissions, such as power stations and cars, also greatly pollute the air and water that humans and animals live in. This can cause health problems such as eye irritation, but can also cause serious respiratory diseases. Animals are also affected by pollution. The Chinese river dolphin became extinct because of rising pollution levels in its home, the Yangtze River. Why should humanity try to reduce carbon emissions?
Because carbon emissions can cause health problems such as eye irritation and serious respiratory diseases.
How could you help reduce carbon emissions?
Car sharing, turning lights off, eating less meat.
Checkpoint. What are 3 possible effects of global warming?
Areas too cold for farming today could become farmland. Some fertile fields could become dust bowls. The number of hurricanes could increase, and sea levels could rise and flood low-lying coastal areas. Here we come to the end of this episode. For any questions or suggestions, please contact us on the following addresses. See you. Bye-bye.